Hey everybody, welcome to the interview. I'm super excited to have Doug here. Before I introduce him, let me just ask you a quick question. How many of you have ever wanted to start your own online business, maybe to make some extra money, have some side income, maybe just a cushion, right? If something happens like this whole COVID stuff, or maybe you want to quit your job, right? Well, today I'm interviewing Clickfunnels Dream Car Winner, Doug Boughton. He's a mentor, he's becoming a friend, and I'm super excited to have him. I actually watched kind of, maybe not from the beginning. I think you might have already won the dream car, Doug, but I've watched you for a long time, and it's really cool to see like where you've come from. And so super excited, honored to have you on here. But everybody, welcome Doug to the call.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? And Justin, yeah, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to have this. And I'm excited to bring this presentation to you guys today. It's going to be really good.
Well, absolutely. So, guys, if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. If you have any questions throughout, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and we'll be sure to answer those for you. So I know, Doug, you're going to do a training, but when you first got started, like what was your first online business?
Yeah, my first online business was actually network marketing, and I don't do network marketing any longer, but it's just one of the ways to make money online. And I think it was a really good introduction to somebody who's starting a business because it's very low overhead to get started. And it gives you some marketing skills to really get traction on the internet. So it's funny, when I first started, I was actually, a little backstory, I was in college. And the reason I was so hungry to find a way to make money, I mean, we all want more money, right? Everyone, no matter what you're doing, could use more money in life. It just gives us more freedom to spend time with our family and our friends and really create things we want to create. Even if you don't know what that is, when you have the freedom of not having a job, there's a beautiful thing that happens where you start to see like what you could actually do in this life, right? And you know, back then I was a college dropout, right? I had to leave my senior year because I couldn't afford to stay in school. Couldn't get a co-signer to finish my last year's tuition, and I was forced to drop out. At that time, I already had 2 jobs working, actually 3. I had a door-to-door sales job and 2 restaurant jobs. And I was like not able to even make ends meet. And then I get a call, you know, when it rains, it pours. And it was Sally Mae. And Sally Mae called me up 6 months after I had to leave school and said, all right, it's time to pay back your student loans. They don't care I didn't have a degree, right? They need their money back. And they go, how do you plan on repaying this $114,000? And I'm like, whoa, like I took out $56,000. How did it more than double? And because of the accrued interest, they informed me I signed up on unsubsidized loans. I never knew the difference. So I was in a real bad place and already struggling without that $1,000 plus bill every month. So that's what really inspired me to like make something happen. Like I need to find a way to make more money. And online marketing is something I came across that seemed very appealing to me. So
that's funny because that's kind of my my process too, was network marketing. My parents got involved when I was young, and like, so I've had that kind of same experience, and then found online marketing. Had no idea what online marketing actually was for a long time. It was just trying to figure things out. But how long did it take you? Like how many like tries or how many attempts did it take you before you actually found success? Yeah,
if you look at most people's path to having success online, it's a lot like this. It's like a roller coaster. Entrepreneurs, we have busy minds. We have so many ideas for the most part, right? And something called shiny object syndrome is very real. So my biggest struggle in the beginning was finding a company or a product to sell, because I didn't have my own products and services to offer people. So I went with the network marketing and affiliate marketing route, where we could actually sell other people's products and make a commission every time we do that. So I actually just recently moved to California, and whatever couldn't fit in the trunk of my car, I shipped it out here. Whatever couldn't fit, I ended up selling or donating. And when I was going through all my belongings, I found a box of all the things I've ever created or sold online. And it was just so funny to see. And I counted, there's over 27 different business opportunities I had started in the last decade, that some did well, some flopped, you know what I mean? But it was kind of cool to watch. But yeah, I've tried a lot of things online, and I'm sure you guys that are watching this probably have too. So I could totally relate to that.
Yeah, I think I'm at 18 or something. I've done 18, so not all online. Like in high school, I sold M&Ms and stuff which was kind of funny. But anyway, so obviously right now you do a lot with ClickFunnels. When you found ClickFunnels, like, was it just immediate? You're like, boom, this is it, found success, or what was that like?
Yeah. So ClickFunnels, for those that don't realize what ClickFunnels is, it's a sales or it's a software. That's a sales funnel software that allows you to build your websites, your sales funnels, your digital marketing, all of your online assets in one place for one simple cost per month. And when I first found ClickFunnels, I was at the time taking the knowledge I had gained in marketing from all those failures, or I call them failures, but I call it failing forward. I learned a lot about offline marketing, online marketing, building relationships and connections. And I was taking all that knowledge I had, and I was building and selling websites to local businesses. And that was really the venture that allowed me to quit my full-time job back in October. I put my notice in, and then November 30th, 2018, I quit my job. And I went full-time servicing clients in my area by building out websites and funnels for them using ClickFunnels. So that's kind of my first introduction to it. And yeah, first, like, I really just dabbled with it, using it for myself, my own websites. But then when I started taking on clients, I really saw some success. But it took me a couple of years to stop dabbling and just go all in and quit my job and do that thing. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering what the dream car is, I know people are watching this. What the heck is a dream car winner? So ClickFunnels gives people this trophy here for being a top affiliate. When you recommend people to use their software, they pay out 40% commission. And I've been able to refer over 200 people to that software now. They pay me over $1,000 a month for any car of my choice, which is really cool. So just want to give you guys that info. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know you have a process that you're kind of guiding people through on what you did when you started, and how you were able to do this without paid ads and everything like that. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys know, I was at the point where I was taking on clients. I was building out their websites and funnels, specifically for restaurants, because that's my experience in the restaurant industry. And I realized most restaurants are not building an email list for their following or their customer base. And we found out the hard way that we needed to do that. So we had a wine event, and we had to cancel that wine dinner because we didn't sell enough tickets. And I'm like, told the owner, why aren't we emailing the list? He goes, oh, I don't have an email list. So that's when I started doing that. To this date, now we have an email list. We have wine dinners for that company. I still do some stuff for them that they'll go out and sell tickets with one email. They'll sell out the entire event. So that's the potential of having your marketing dialed in. But what I found was the reason I quit my job is because I didn't want to have a boss. Like, I wanted to do my own thing. And when I started taking on more clients and I wasn't hiring to help, right, it was just me at the time. I got burnt out very quickly, and I had people calling me every day, and I'm calling them trying to get assets from them that I could build out these websites. And very quickly, in 2 months after I quit my job, I ended up going negative in the bank. And I had to either go back to my restaurant job and become a server, or I had to get more clients, and I just didn't want to go that path. So I sat down, I asked myself, what do I actually like about this business model? And the only thing I could think of is, well, I love when ClickFunnels pays me that 40% commission every month when my clients pay for their ClickFunnels account. I'm like, how do I get 100 users fast? And I thought to myself, well, why not create an online course? And I could give away that course for free, and people will come through it and they'll end up buying ClickFunnels through my affiliate link. So that's the exact process I want to teach you. And even if you're not here to sell other people's products, like maybe you have your own services that you sell offline or online that you want to sell more of, or maybe you want to get your offline products online, I'm going to show you guys a couple strategies here right now that you could use one piece of content that will attract, nurture, and convert your leads into customers on autopilot. It's worked really well for me and many other business owners I've taught this process to. So what I'll do, Justin, I'll share my screen. And I'll go into a little presentation. I'll show you guys the exact strategy that allowed me to do this. And after 4 months of being negative in the bank account, from that moment, 4 months later, I made 6 figures with this exact process. And all the time I get people asking me, Doug, how do you make 6 figures with something you're giving away for free? So that's exactly what I'm going to show you guys right now. So again, if you guys have any questions throughout this process, just write it below in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, you could tag me. Facebook will notify that we're live. I'm sorry, that you tagged me in a question. I'll go and answer it for you. All right, so let me just share this, and we'll jump right in. All right, so this training is going to be a very quick training, but ask questions, and I'll tell you how you could get a lot more information at the end. So how to get more clients and sales from a free course on autopilot. And again, this is for any business, whether you're selling real estate or you're selling your own programs or your own services. I'm going to show you guys how this could work for you. And again, I always get the question, Doug, how is it possible? It's a free product that you're giving away. How are you making money with it? So I'm going to go into exactly that. But I'm also going to show you other ways to leverage your online course to make you seem like the authority in the space and give you the credibility you need to get more clients. And then number 3 is getting organic traffic to your free course. How do we fill this free course with leads that are going to opt in, that we can start nurturing, and we could sign up to our programs, our services, and so forth. And then again, if you guys have any questions, please tag me below in the comments and I'll answer your questions. So here is the overview, right? Here's an image of my free course area. Again, I use ClickFunnels to build out this free online course, and it's simple. It's like drag and drop, very easy to create your online course. Password protect the module so that you're not just giving to anybody. They have to opt in, which means that they have to give you your email address. So you're building your email list. From here, you see 4,543. But in reality, I've actually built an email list of over 10,000 people because people have shared this course with other people that I'm building my list that way too. So again, I've been able to build an email list of over 10,000 people from this exact strategy. Now I have an email list. I could then nurture those emails and those contacts to eventually end up working with me. All right. And even if you don't have your own products, like I didn't when I first started, I asked myself, well, what can I sell online? And the fact is, you're going to need some kind of website builder or sales funnel marketing software. And the best one I found was ClickFunnels. So I started hooking up business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs with this software and educating them how to use it. Because although it's a simple drag and drop tool, there's always going to be a learning curve. So my free course teaches them what a funnel is and how they could use it in their business. Now, if you look at, I'm going to show you guys some numbers here real quick, and I just want to let you know it's not to brag or boast. I just want you guys to see that I am honest and showing you what is possible here. So within 4 months, I made $100,000, and to date, I've actually surpassed $250,000 now. This is back in April, so it's a little outdated, but I've passed $250,000 in just ClickFunnels affiliate commissions. So what that means is every time the people I've referred to this software pay their bill every month, I get 40% commission of that. And that's something that pays me month after month. And people aren't canceling their ClickFunnels account because it, again, manages all their assets, their websites, their funnels, their email marketing. Why would they ever delete that? So I have people I've set up with ClickFunnels over a couple of years ago that are still paying every single month. And now on top of that, let's say if maybe you already have your own products and services. I'll show you how ClickFunnels could actually take payment online and put it right into your bank account. So today I've started selling my own paid version of my free course. So my free course gets them to know, like, and trust me, gives them just enough information to be educated. And then I sell them the paid version of that course. And at that point, they're ready to work with me because my free content really resonated with them. So this could really work for anything that you're selling. And, when we create an online business, we're taught that we have to create content every day. And, that works. But wouldn't you much rather create one piece of content that you could show to people over and over again that you built once? And that piece of content is going to attract them, nurture them, and convert them for you into customers on autopilot while you're not even talking to these people. So that's really what this has done for me. So what I want to do is show you the 7 ways to leverage your online course. Besides making money, of course, I want to show you what else your online course should be doing for your business. All right, so number 1, our online course should be giving value. In a world where we're being sold every single day in billboards and ads, and you guys see them everywhere, right? When we're like kind of numb to it, where people find they're resonating with people that they're actually buying services from and products from are people that give a little value up front. By value, I mean giving people enough information to educate them so they can know, like, and trust you. That's really the biggest factor. So when people log into my free course, there's a lot of things you need to be aware of when you are offering a free course. And your introduction video is your first impression, and it needs to cover these following things. So number 1 is, who are you and why did you create the training? Like, what are they going to get out of it? Why should they be listening to you? The next thing is you want to incentivize them to finish that course because it is free. And there's a saying that goes, those who pay attention, and those who don't, won't. So I noticed that like 90% of the people that came through my free course weren't taking action. They weren't even going through more than the first lesson. So in that first lesson, I actually put this note in there that says, hey, I know that this is a free training. I want you to treat it like it's worth $10,000 because that's the amount I paid to learn this information, and I'm teaching it to you for free. And when you take action and you finish my free content and you reach out to me with this keyword, I give them a keyword to tell me that acknowledges that they finished my training, I told them I'm going to give them one of my paid courses completely free when they reach out to me, because I like to reward action takers. And we'll talk about how that's increasing inbound conversations, right? Instead of cold calling and stuff like that, we actually have people reaching out to us. I'll talk more about that in a moment. But incentivize them to finish your training. Give them a 15-minute consultation call or whatever. What can you offer them that will give them the next step? All right. The next thing you want to do is let them know what's in it for them. Like, right, they're watching me. I'm a complete stranger. They don't even know who I am. What they want to know is, what am I watching this for? What can I get out of this training? So I'm going to tell them, here's what you're going to get when you watch this training. Here's the goal you're going to achieve. And then from there, I show them around the content I'm giving them and tell them how to get the most out of the online course. The next thing your free online course should do is educate the customer. And by educating them, I mean, how can we bridge the gap so they can understand that they need my product or my service, and get them to know, like, and trust me, and give them some small wins so they understand why they need me. So what you need to do this is you have to understand, who do you serve and what problem are you solving for your customers? Once you know that, you're going to know what their main goal is, right? And once you know what their main goal is, you have to ask yourself, well, what are they doing now to achieve that goal? And what do they need to understand to be able to work with me? So for example, what else is already helping them with this? Well, my clients are using a website. Everyone probably knows what a website is, right? They might not know what a sales funnel is. So I'm going to use a website as an example and show them how a sales funnel is a better version of a website and a better version of a sales process. And in their minds, they're like, oh, that's why my website's not delivering me any leads. Okay, I need a sales funnel. I want them to watch my education trainings and let them know why they need a sales funnel and what it actually is. And then, like, if you're not sure what to teach, these are the perfect questions to ask yourself, because you get to find out what they're already doing and how you can make it better for them to solve their problem more efficiently or faster or less expensive. The third thing you want you to do, and I kind of touched on this one already, is you want your training to create inbound conversations. So people find my free online course from the internet, they go through it, they get to know, like, and trust me. I ask them to reach out to me, and now they're reaching out to me, asking me to work with me. How cool is that? I never even have to, like, talk to these people or call them or cold knock or cold call or cold message them. They're hitting me up, asking me to work with me. And here's how we do it. Again, in that first video, I think you heard me say this, but I incentivize them to reach out to me. And these are the people taking action. I would love more action takers to reach out to me. And that's what they do every day. I get people messaging me the keyword I give them, and then I send them the training I promised them.
I think we might have lost you.
Oh, how are we doing now? We doing okay?
You just came back. Yep. Sorry, we lost you for a minute.
Okay, cool. No worries. So I'm just talking about creating inbound conversations through your content, just by inviting them to the conversation, right? So I do that in my first video. And the next part I do this is in my longest training video. Halfway through this video, I tell them, hey, reach out to me. We're building a sales funnel for realtors. If you want this real estate template, or maybe if you're a restaurant owner, I go through all the templates I have and I say, reach out to me. I'll give you an example of this sales funnel. All you have to do is send this code word to my messenger or email, and I'll give you a template. What that does is, if they don't have a ClickFunnels account, they're going to need an account to get this template, right? So they're reaching out to me asking for that thing. I give it to them. And now I go into the sales process, the sales conversation with them, saying, well, what are you doing with this funnel? Can I help you set it up? Can I train you to do this the right way? So I'm inviting them to start that sales process with me, where I'm going to make them understand why they should work with me. So again, people reaching to me, inbound marketing for free, without paid ads, without cold calling or messaging. Really cool process. All right, the next thing I get all the time is people saying, well, Doug, I just started. I don't have any results to share. How do I get clients if I don't have any results or case studies to show? So in your free course, when you're giving free value, your last lesson should be this. When they click on the lesson, here's what I do. I show them this and say, hey, if this course has helped you in any way, please comment on this post in my Facebook group and give me some feedback. So they click the button, and this button opens up a link that brings them to my Facebook group, and specifically this post. So to date, I've had a couple hundred people comment on this post, and what they're saying is all positive feedback. So that is giving me permission to reach out to them and say, hey, thank you for the feedback. That's awesome. I really appreciate that you went through my free course. This is also alerting me every time I get a notification on Facebook that someone comments on this post. This is someone who's gone through all my free content. They are a very warm prospect for me. So I reach out to them, I thank them for the feedback, and I ask them, hey, can I take a screenshot of that thing you wrote and use it on my website so people can see that I'm actually helping people? And it's social proof. It's helping me sell my online course. But then I transition into a sales conversation because obviously they liked my free content. They're going to love my paid course. So we're going to start having that conversation. All right, the next thing you want to do with your free course is grow your social media followings. Maybe your goal is to have more videos on YouTube, or you want to grow Instagram, or you want to grow your blog, right? This is a perfect opportunity to ask people that are enjoying your free content to go and subscribe to those media channels by putting a call to action button here. And that's exactly what I do in my free course. So I'm growing my YouTube channel like this every single day. I get new subscribers because of this process. And then now, how do we monetize our free content? Well, in the beginning, I didn't have my own products and services to sell anybody. So I partnered with a company like Clickfunnels, who gives people the tools and resources they need to get their business online. And since it's helped me do so much online with my own websites, I now recommend other business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs to get a Clickfunnels account. And I do that by educating them, obviously, right? And through my free course, you're going to see call to action buttons that people would click on and sign up to this software. And I make 40% commission every time they pay their monthly subscription. Another product I recommend is email marketing software, because I also teach email marketing. And again, no matter what you're selling online or offline, I'm sure there's other tools and resources that you could recommend to people that you could get paid when they buy those products. For example, if you're a health coach and you don't really have your coaching program dialed in yet, you can actually go and start selling things like Beachbody and exercise equipment and supplements, and you get paid a commission when people buy those things from you. And there's tons of different things. Obviously, I recommend you trying products and services first to make sure you love them, and don't promote anything you don't love. Me personally, I love ClickFunnels. I love ActiveCampaign. They've helped me grow my business so much. Why wouldn't I go out there and try to promote these things in addition to my own programs, right? So that brings me to the next phase. If you do have your own products and services, here's an awesome way to use a ClickFunnels membership area to sell your products and services. You're going to see here, there's all my free content up here. And when they finish watching all this, at this point, if they finished my course, they must love the way I teach. They must enjoy my trainings, right? So they get to this last module, they click it, but it says access restricted, as you guys can see here. When they click on that, it brings them to a sales page, also built with ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels allows me to take payments online from people, and it puts it right into my bank account. And what you're going to notice over here on this easy to build sales page I built out with ClickFunnels are these comments. And these are the comments on that post where I'm asking for feedback from the people going through my content. And for the most part, they're all really good things. So I take the best ones and put them on my sales page for social proof so people could see that I'm actually helping others. All right, so that's one thing that you guys could do, and this could help you sell your courses, your products, physical products even. Doesn't really matter what you're selling. This is a perfect solution for you, and it's a really cool way to do it on autopilot, where most of the people that are buying my course with this, I've never even talked to them or met them before, but because they're finding my course, getting nurtured through the content in it, and they know they can trust me, and they buy my program, I wake up to sales almost every morning because of this process. All right. So now the next part of this training is traffic. Like, how do I get people to actually log into my course so I could build my following and start nurturing them, right? Well, there's many ways to get free organic traffic online besides using starting out with ads is not the right way to start. You should really dial in your messaging and your marketing organically, which means free traffic sources. Free traffic sources like publishing on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. My preferred traffic source is my Facebook group. Since last January, 18 months now, right? 19 months. We have now grown to over 6,000 members, and everyone who joins my group, I ask them 3 questions. Facebook allows me to ask 3 questions, and the first question I ask is, do you use ClickFunnels, right? So I'm asking, do you use this? Everyone who says no, I reach out to them and educate them with my free course and put them into that process, because I know that free course is going to educate them what ClickFunnels is and why they need it, and that's going to help them become a customer of mine. The second question I ask, because when we're starting a group, if we're brand new to this process, it's like hard to create content. What do I teach people? What do I talk to people about? Well, I'm asking them, what do you want to learn most? I'm actually asking them customer research, and they tell me, well, I want to learn about this. So then I'm going to go and study that thing and go and teach that process. All right. And then the third question I ask is, what is your email address so I could send you my online course completely free? So then I get their email address. It adds them to my email sequence automation. It's all automated. And they get this delivered to their inbox. And again, I'm trying to send everybody to my free online course because it's going to get them to go through that nurturing process and become a customer. Now, since most people don't really open emails these days, right? Another thing I do is I tag them in the welcome post. It's a video. I explain what's in my free course and why they should go and opt in. And if I still can't win them over, well, let's just give people what they want. What people usually want is to share their own thing. So I let them share their Facebook group. I let them share what they're working on. Maybe it's their YouTube channel. Maybe it's their Instagram, get following there. And I encourage them to collaborate together and really grow their followings. And then I drive them to a training at the end of that. So now I'm getting back into the education portion. Like, hey, like, go watch this video. And if you like it, you're going to love my free content in my course area. Go and log in. So all roads lead to my free course because I know if they log in, they're going to get added to my email responder, and they are going to consume content that they're going to get to know, like, and trust me. And if they don't, maybe it repels them. Maybe they're just not meant to work with me. That's fine. Like, you're not going to win everybody over, and I've accepted that. That's fine. But this is the exact strategy that I've been able to build a multiple six-figure business online in the last 18 months just starting out. And I know we're going to 7 figures soon. And I'm just going to keep ramping this process up. So whether you're already selling your own products and services offline or online, and you're not using a lead generation strategy like this that brings inbound leads to your inbox every single day, then I would love to work with you and help you set this up completely free. So if you would like to build this out for your business, we're hosting a workshop this coming Monday, June 29th, and I would love to invite you to it. It's a completely free workshop, 5 days, starting Monday. We'll go live for about 30 minutes to an hour a day, and that's all you need. And by the end of the 5 days, you're going to have this entire process taught to you, and you'll actually have it built out because I'm going to give you the exact template, and we're going to walk through how to build it and script it, everything you need to know. We build it out in 5 days. So if you are interested in this and you're watching this, give us a hashtag workshop below, and we'll have Justin reach out to you and get you a link to the Facebook group where I'm hosting that workshop in. All right. So really looking forward to working with you guys. And by the way, if you're watching this and it's already past June 29th, no worries. I do this every single month. So comment below or reach out to Justin and he'll help you get a link to the next group that we're doing this workshop in. All right. So I look forward to working with you guys. And if you guys have any questions, drop them below, tag me so I see it, and I'll come back and answer any questions that you guys have. Cool. All right, let me pull this back up. All right, cool. Still there, Justin? I think Justin froze. Hopefully I'm still live. Let me see if I still am live. Maybe you guys have. Cool. All right, so yeah, I'll wrap it up since it looks like Justin froze. But yeah, if you guys are watching live, again, go to hashtag workshop below so we get you a link to that workshop coming up, completely free, an hour a day starting Monday. And if you're watching this after June 29th, don't worry, we do this live every month and we'll get you to the next group. So looking forward to working with you guys. I know what I just covered is a lot of information. It's a lot to cover in 30 minutes. So that's why I'm doing this over the course of 5 days so I can actually bring you guys through that process. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Justin, if you're watching this, thanks for having me. Oh, are you back? He's back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just wrapping up for you. I just told them to reach out to you if they're interested in joining that next workshop because, again, that was a lot of information, and we'll cover a lot more in the 5-day workshop. And it's, again, 100% free. You could comment below. We'll get you a link to that workshop.
Well, thanks for coming on. Sorry about the technical issues, but that was awesome. And you know, the thing I love about online marketing, and of course it works for online, offline, you can kind of combine the two in different ways, but like basically all you have to focus on is getting people into your group, and then everything else is automated from there. Like you said, you wake up with sales and it just happens, right? Yeah. And of course there's work involved, and you put a lot of effort into your groups, and you do a lot of work with that. But the main thing is you get people in, and then there's a system that they go through. It builds your email list. It builds your testimonials up. It builds up your social followings. Like all of that is like built into your free course, which is fantastic. It's genius. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
thanks for
appreciate
sharing that.
Absolutely. And that's really the secret sauce. It's just showing up, doing the work, and it's hard work in the beginning, but I'm at the point now, 18 months in, where I can automate this entire process. Even my Facebook group, I have an assistant who onboards and adds people to that and follows up with them. So like I could focus on group growth strategies, like going out and doing trainings like this, which I really get passionate about educating and training. So it's a real cool process. Again, not just for people online, it's for offline businesses that want to get online, and it's for aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start a business. This could really work for any type of business. So, and I know Justin's gone through my programs and he's seen this work for himself and many, many others in my program. So we're just excited to share it with other people because we know it works. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Doug. I appreciate it. And again, guys, if you have questions, tag us below and we'll be sure to answer those for you.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And Justin, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. Take care.